Hi, my name is Anthony Andrews. I'm the co-founder and creative director of We Are Parable, and this is my hot take. So We Are Parable is a film exhibition company that are all about providing opportunities to audiences all around the world with the opportunity to experience and respond to Black cinema in culturally relevant, unique and memorable ways. We Are Parable started back in 2003 when myself and my wife and my co-founder, we unfortunately had both been made redundant at exactly the same time. And one of our favorite films, the film that kind of like bonded our union, shall we say, was Coming to America. It's a film that we both love, a film that we grew up with. So we had the brainstorm to say, right, okay, let's put on a screening of the film. And we really started to think about how we might try and redefine and recontextualize what it means to come into a cinema space. We thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had some people dressed up as rose bearers who were throwing rose petals on people's feet as they walked in? Or wouldn't it be cool if we had drummers and dancers performing as people walked into the foyer? And it sold out. We had 300 people turn up to that first event. And it was only ever supposed to be a one-off event. We were like, okay, we're just doing this to make ourselves feel better. It's kind of a nice little stopgap between going to find another job. And little did we know, the people that came said, okay, look, love that, when's the next one? And then myself and my wife, we really had to stop and think and say, we really enjoyed doing that, so let's go and do it again. And that's what we've done. So there were organizations who were dedicated to exhibiting Black films in the same way that we are today. I feel where we differentiated ourselves was to focus on creating and really bringing out the experience in those films. That could be a musical performance, it could be a spoken word performance. We've done arts exhibitions, we've had movement performances. So really about trying to connect the film with an activity that is not only culturally relevant, but unique and memorable to audiences, so they can really feel that they are part of a community that celebrates all types of art. I think is really important to really differentiate why you should watch a film in a cinema filled with a community that looks like you, sounds like you, or as opposed to watching it on your own. What we believe is that if you can create a really memorable experience for audiences when they come to cinema, they're more likely to form an emotional connection with that film. And if they have that authentic emotional connection with a film, they're more likely to tell more people about it. From what I've seen over the last few years, film exhibition is going through a real change. Because the theatrical window is getting smaller and smaller by the year, it's really important to try and give people a reason to come out to cinemas. I think that a lot of exhibitors are really cottoning onto that and looking at different ways to engage audiences outside of the film that they might screen. I know some exhibitors have done like supper clubs, or some exhibitors do networking opportunities where filmmakers will meet and talk to one another and hopefully collaborate with one another. So there are starting to be a number of different activities that exhibitors use to really engage audiences outside of just screening a film. Cinema are still struggling, especially some films that are in that mid-sized £1 million, £2 million budget. Audiences still aren't coming back in the same way they were coming back pre-pandemic. Film exhibitors really have a great opportunity to double down on experiences, whether it's a Q&A or a musical performance or a spoken word performance, something that gives audiences an added value to come out and experience the film in a cinema, something that they're not going to get from being at home watching it on a streaming platform. Before we started We Are Parable, we would normally go to film clubs and we'd see the film with a particular group of people, and it would be on the same weekend that the film was released. I think what's happened over the last couple of years, where distributors have started to become aware of exhibitors such as us and others, they have the confidence to give us the film before it's released, to give again another value add for audiences. So when they amplify that via social media or just via word of mouth, the people in their network think, oh right, okay, that's something that I want to definitely check out. So they've seen that film early, maybe I'll go and see that film when it comes out, because I've heard, not from a reviewer or a critic or a magazine, I've heard from some like a trusted source that this film is actually worth going to see. Film exhibitors are shifting towards really working with filmmakers and creatives to get their work seen, to help get their work made. There's more opportunity for Black filmmakers to find and establish their communities via exhibitors like us and other exhibitors who are spending the time really building their audiences and building communities. And I think what exhibitors are able to do is say, well, look, you like that work, come and see the work of some of these incredible filmmakers. And I think that's where the opportunity lies. I think filmmakers can then talk about the fact that they screen something at We Are Parable, they screen something somewhere else, and then take that into a production meeting or a meeting with an agent, or to really take that forward to a studio and say, look, I've been able to build this community, this is what I'm able to do. And whether that was something that was able to happen a few years ago, I'm not sure. But I think the importance of exhibitors such as us, I think, has only grown in stature. I would love the Future of Film exhibition to be a real symbiotic relationship between filmmaker and film exhibitor. I feel that the more that we can understand exactly what the vision of a filmmaker is, and bring our expertise and help that vision grow and flourish in a really organic and authentic, and most importantly culturally relevant way for filmmakers and for audiences, I think that's something that I'm really excited about, and hopefully we can start to see that in the next couple of years. And that's my hot take.